Hey guys, and welcome back to the United Star. Today we're going to talk about the possible loan deals that I would like to see for the upcoming talent that's taking place, that's there at United. And There's a lot being spoken about these players that there were contract negotiation issues, there's contract negotiations still taking place. So I'm going to go player by player. So first, I'd like to start with Tahith Chong. So Tahith Chong recently signed a contract with United. There was a good amount of buzz that he's going to be leaving United and he's going to end up maybe at Juventus or something. There were a lot of rumors about that, but he eventually signed a deal. Personally, I don't think he's ready to make the step up into a squad rotation player as of yet. I would personally send him out on loan. Maybe follow the Jadon Sancho approach of going to Germany or maybe even Spain, going to Germany or Spain and getting that experience on the wing, and then coming back and showing his potential in the Premier League. So for me, I would like to see Tahith Chong going out on loan. There has been an article released by the Express, in fact, that Manchester United are planning to send James Garner, Ethan Laird, and Ethan Galbraith on loan. So Ethan Laird and Ethan Galbraith are defenders, and James Garner is a midfielder. We've seen James Garner and Ethan Laird. I'm not sure about Ethan Galbraith, but we've seen James Garner and Ethan Laird in the game in the Europa League where we played that full bunch of youngsters. And Ethan Laird is a player that can give Aaron Wan-Bissaka a real push for his money. I would like to see him stay in the club and continue developing at club level. Um, I don't know much about Ethan Galbraith, so I'm not going to make a statement about him. But James Garner, I would like him to go to a side in the championship. Sorry, go a side in the championship, get that experience, um, build build his skill, because personally I believe the championship is one of the hardest leagues that there is, with the way the amount of games you play, the opposition, the physicality. So if he ends up at a good team that's going to play him on a weekly basis in the championship, I can see him developing and coming back to United maybe in a year or two's time, and fighting for that spot that I think that he can easily achieve and do well in. So that's the news in regards to James Garner, Ethan Laird, and Ethan Galbraith. I would like James Garner to go to a side in the championship. I would prefer Ethan Laird to stay at United and fight and give Aaron Wan-Bissaka that competition that's needed in the squad. And I mean, I don't know much about Ethan Galbraith, to be honest, so I'm gonna go with the article that's been mentioned and say that he should also head out on loan. That being said, when we look at the other player, or we look at one player that around about this time a year ago was given his first senior Wales call up, which is Dylan Levitt. Dylan Levitt is again a midfielder who's been hampered with injuries, and personally, he's someone I think will do well at United. I think I would let him. There's a sort of confusion because we have James Garner and Levitt, who are both really good talents and have great amount of potential. And while I've said that Garner should go out on loan, I believe Levitt should go out on loan as well, because we have a very strong midfield now, especially if Pogba stays, and with the rumors of getting Saul and Grealish in. We have Matic, Fred, McTominay, Bruno, Pogba. Um, I mean, at the moment, Lingard can play, Andres Pereira. So it's pretty strong in that midfield. So I would like these players to go out and get experience rather than just playing in the under 23s, because their caliber is way better than that. The two names that I would want to, I would say the three names that I would like to now focus on is number one, Angel Gomez. Uh, Angel Gomez has still not signed a new contract, but if he does, I would send him out on loan immediately. The player needs game time. Uh, I don't know what's holding him up with signing a contract. Whether he wants game time in one of the top six teams in the EPL. Personally, I don't believe that he's going to get into any of those top six. So Angel Gomez, if he signs a new contract, the kid has good amount of potential. He was in the same under 19 England side as Jadon Sancho, and he was captaining that side. And now we're talking about Jadon Sancho joining United from Dortmund at £100 million fee, whereas Angel Gomez is here is trying to find a new club, or deciding whether he wants to sign I would say a significantly lower deal in comparison to Jadon Sancho. So if he does stay at United, I would like him to move on and go on a loan deal and stay injury free, because he's a player that keeps getting injured as well. So that's important. Next up would be Tuanzebe. Tuanzebe is another player I wouldn't want go out on loan. I would like him to stay at United. I want him to fight for his position. I see him I can see him as a future United captain, and I would love to see how Maguire and Tuanzebe play together. We have some great defenders right now with Lindelof, Eric Bailly, and obviously Maguire. And having Tuanzebe in there does push him down the pecking order, but I want to see him climb up. So Tuanzebe stays for me. And lastly, a lot of people are talking about sending Greenwood on loan, and I find that stupid. The guy scored 12 goals in his debut season with around, potentially 15 games left to play. He doesn't need a loan. Igalo isn't pushing him back. Martial isn't pushing him back. In fact, I can see him maybe in the 2022 season fighting with Martial for the first team position. He may just put Martial on the bench. So why should we loan him out? So Greenwood stays, guys. He's not going out on loan. So that's my list of how I would like to see the youngsters at United go out on loan or stay at the club. Let me know what you think in the comments below, and like, share and subscribe, guys. See you next time.